black people. And what you have around this whole area is that you have a mixture of everything. You have some very well-off, wealthy, Howard University educated black people that were at the top of their field. But then you had people that were really poor. You know, white people didn't live in this particular area. You remember up on 14th where we were? That was the dividing line. Once you cross 14th Street, that was sort of in the white part of U Street. Of course, white people would come over to this side of U Street to go to the clubs and hang out, just like they did like in Chicago and New York City and everything, but black people weren't allowed over to the other side. As a matter of fact, Mary Foote Henderson, who was the wife of John B. Henderson when they had that castle up where Meridian Hill Park was, she actually got black people removed from around it because she needed a buffer zone, you know, for whites and blacks, which is really interesting considering John B. Henderson was the author, co-author of the 13th Amendment. So you would think they would have a little bit more tolerance. She was like, no, I need a buffer between the black. So anyway, so this was the black side. But like I said, you had a lot of different people within the black community that had different socio-economic levels. And it was difficult at times. But as we talked about a place where you had to have community meeting spaces. Thurgood Marshall spent a lot of time going over different points of Brown versus Boyd education right here. Langston Hughes, when he was in town, he stayed here at the YMCA. And actually there are a lot of people that came through, like jazz singers and artists that stayed here at the YMCA. Why? Because they couldn't stay in other parts of the city. So when they came to play out in Georgetown or some of the white areas, they could play at the clubs, they just couldn't go to them. So after hours, they would come down here and play, or they would live in this particular area. So this YMCA was crucial, not just for the kids, but also for the adults that were passing through or lived here in this area. John Thompson, I heard, who was just coach to Hoyas in basketball, he picked up some of his skills here as well, playing in that old gym. But anyway, I just wanted to point this out because this is a really cool place. And if you ever get a chance to come here on your own, check out the photography exhibit. It's just really cool to see some of those old pictures of the other areas.